Actually, I don't know if this is my everyday makeup look anymore. It doesn't usually look this heavy.
Where's the crazy bitch?
Okay, then you're dating a crazy bitch. That's just that. Hi guys, so today I'll be filming my everyday makeup look. So if you want to know how I achieved this look here, just keep on watching. So first thing that you want to do is to pin your hair back. So here I'm just using a hairband that I usually use when I'm putting my makeup or washing my face. So now you can see my nice and big forehead. And then I am going to go ahead and start applying foundation. So this is my go-to foundation. It's the Dior Backstage in Warm Olive. So I got this back when I was working at Sephora and we received it as a gratis. The formula is so nice. So it's very buildable, very liquidy. It's not drying on the skin at all, which I really love, because I tend to have really dry skin if I don't use the right foundation. It just looks really patchy. So yeah, I haven't been experiencing that with this. That's why I really love it. And I'm just going to dab all over my face first. I like to go in with my fingers first. I don't know about you guys, just because I feel like using the beauty blender is a very big waste of product. So I would just rather use my finger to get more use out of it. You want to cover all of the areas where you have blemishes. I actually have a lot of veins showing from underneath my skin. Oh wow, I need to get a rematch. I've been surfing lately, so I got a lot darker and this color is starting to look really pale on me. And now it's time to do the brows. So I just got this new eyebrow pencil from Etude House. I used to use the Benefit, but it's fully used up now, like literally all gone. So I'm going to try this new one here. And also has two ends, the spoolie and then the angle brow pencil. It's not bad. Now it's time for eyeshadow. So this is my probably all-time favorite eyeshadow palette. It's the Urban Decay Born to Run. I remember when it first came out, I saw it on Close Encounters, aka Jenham's Instagram post, and after seeing all of the colors it has, gosh, I just need to have a look at it. It's so beautiful. It has all of your neutral shades, it has some bright colors in there, which I barely use, but it's just nice to have anyways. So who's guilty of just purchasing an eyeshadow palette for a particular color? I've done that so many times, and I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I never use. So today, because we're doing an everyday makeup look, I'm just going to use my usual brown shades. So that's these ones here. So I like to always start with a really light, maybe kind of like a nude color as a base. My makeup brush is not really clean. It's already got some other pigments on there. Oh well. So you always want to go from the lightest color to the darkest. You just want to layer them nicely. And then next I'm going to use this orange color called Baja. And then I'm going to take this brown shade here, just for my outer corner. So one thing that I like to do is just bring the color of my eyeshadow to my lower lash line. And I feel like it gives this effect where it makes your eyes look a lot bigger than they are. So that's what I'm going to do here. Yeah, sorry. Not born with big eyes like you, alright? And then just going to put some glitter here. That's not really a glitter actually, it's just a shimmery eyeshadow. And just a little bit at the front. I remember I did this one time and I think I went on a date with somebody. Can't remember who now. But that person was like, oh, I think you got some eye boogers near here. But it was just my shimmery eyeshadow. Does it look like eye boogers? I don't think so. Liner. So right now I'm using the Tarte pencil liner. And I usually like to start with my waterline first. And on some days when I'm feeling really lazy and I don't want to put any mascara on, I just whack this in to my lash line because it makes you look like you have full eyelashes. Okay, because it's just a basic liner that you're going to put at the bottom, it doesn't need to be perfect because we will cover that up with some liquid liner afterwards. Now I'm just going to use my Sephora liquid liner. This one is a felt tip one. I don't usually like felt tip, but I finished all of my brush tip ones. So this is what I'm going to use. They look even. And I always have this issue where the eyeliners are not quite even, but as long as they are close enough, looking like sisters, then that's okay. Because my eyebrow hairs are always really long and saggy, I like to use this brow gel from Benefit just to lift them up and keep them in place. So I bought this new mascara from W Cosmetic. So it's a Japanese one and this one contains fiber in there. I just ran out of my usual mascara, so we're going to try this one. It's still brand new. Let's give them a test. Okay, let me use my mirror here. So now that I have finished applying mascara, I'm just going to go ahead and apply some false eyelashes. So these are just some ones that I got from Japan. I think it's from Dolly Wink. But yeah, they are very thin, very natural. I don't usually wear false eyelashes. I just started wearing maybe this year. And yeah, it's been pretty good. But I think it took a while for me to find the ones that actually fit me. And I find that all of the really long, thick false eyelashes makes my eye look really droopy. Or maybe I'm just not applying them right. So ABGs out there, if you want to teach me how you can apply those thick, beautiful false eyelashes, please let me know the tips, or like hit me up in the DMs by Instagram. Okay, so you need to apply some glue. The glue that I'm using right here is called iTalk. It's a pretty famous one for Japan as well. And you can use them for double eyelid tape as well. And you just want to wait for them to dry. Maybe wait about 30 seconds to a minute. So you're applying to the very thin brim of the false eyelashes. I think it's easier when you're wearing thicker eyelashes because the band is thicker. But with these thin ones, you have to be very, very careful. Okay, and I'm just gonna wait for them to dry.
The next day.
They literally freaking take forever, especially when you're like preparing to go out and you're already running late and you still need to put your eyelashes on. It's the worst thing ever. One thing I really like about this falsy glue is that it comes with a little applicator like this. I think it's meant to be used for applying your false eyelashes. So I'm going to apply this one on now. Wish me luck. I didn't even need the little applicator. I'm proud of myself. Now let's do this side. Let's see if I can do the same thing with this side. pretty good. Pretty good, Elaine. Good job. So now that your falsies on, you want to put another layer of mascara just to combine the falsies with your real eyelashes so they look more real. So that's what I'm going to do now. So next thing I'm going to do here is my contour. I've been really loving the Tarte Pineapple palette. So they have 4 different shades here, and one of them is a really warm tone, like a bronzer sort of contour shade. And I just go in with my angle contour brush. It smells really good too. It kind of smells a little bit like caramel chocolate, but I really like it. And a little bit along my chin line to make them a little bit more defined. Okay, so now that the contour is done, I'm going to do a little bit around my nose as well, so they look really snatched. Where's my... Okay, so this one is really worn out. It's the mini eyeshadow palette by Kate. You can see how much I loved it. It's just a really good kind of like a compact eyeshadow palette. I used to use this a lot for my everyday makeup look, but don't use this anymore. This shade here is a really good contour shade for your nose, I think. So I just use a little bit on my pinky, and I just follow the natural contour of my nose. So just follow that line down, and just makes it look really snatched. And I'm going to apply blush now. So I've been really loving this one. It's the Marbling blusher from Vanilla Co. It's a makeup brand from Korea. So it comes with a little applicator, and look how pretty the shade is. It's kind of popped off, but yeah, look how pretty the shade is. So I just go in with my brush and go crazy with it. It's such a nice shade. It's like a very nice corally warm tone. And it has a bit of highlight pigments in there as well, which makes your skin look extra glowy. It's not very pigmented, so you usually have to pack quite a bit on to be able to see the blush. And then I just like to add a little bit down my nose here. Gives it that little sun-kissed look. And what else do I need? Lips. I don't usually like to wear matte lips, so I tend to like to go for a glossier look. Here I'm just using the L'Occitane Protective Lip Balm. It's got SPF 50, very important. I think a lot of people usually don't know the importance of putting SPF lip balms to protect their lips, but if you don't do that, slowly over time you're going to get all of these pigmentations on your lips, and it doesn't look good. And here I'm just using a Sephora lipstick, and I dab it on. Don't need too much. So now after everything is done, you just want to put some setting spray. Here I'm using the Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. I think it's one of the best setting spray out there. I got this as a gratis when I was working at Sephora. So we're just going to spritz all over our face. It's gonna make the makeup look very chewy as well. So usually with all of my makeup looks, I like to wear my contact lenses, but lately I've got a pretty nasty eye infection, so the doctor told me to stay away from them for a little while. And to be quite honest, the longest time I've been really insecure about how my eyes looked. I always felt the need that I need to wear contact lenses in order to look pretty, but I think that's just my insecurity, and a lot of people, including my boyfriend, said that they actually don't notice much difference when I don't wear them. So I think starting from now, I'm going to try and wear them less and less, unless it's for a specific makeup look. But because this is going to be my everyday look, so I guess I'm just not going to wear them. Done.